News floating around out there regarding Deshaun Watson heading to the Dolphins, so I thought I'd go live and discuss it. Let's break it down.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
Smitty!
Take a lap.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Smitty. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show, and we are live talking a little emergency meeting, little powwow. Everybody gather around. We got a little bit to talk about Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, where's my graphic? Deshaun Watson potentially going to Miami. So let's, notification gang is in the house. Let's talk about it. So there are two pieces of news that popped up over the last hour. The first one was this one that says, speaking Tuesday, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said that the league does not have the necessary information to put Deshaun Watson on the commissioner exempt list, which has been my biggest concern for this happening. Would they put him on the list? Would they let the advertisers and sponsors influence their decision? Something that still could take place later. Know that Roger Goodell hasn't felt the pressure of advertisers or sponsors, but this means that they probably would let him play. And then this second piece of news here, the Houston Chronicle reports that on Tuesday that the Dolphins and Texans have agreed to terms on a trade for Deshaun Watson, but the Dolphins want to clarify his legal issues before going through with it, which means that we may not actually have a trade go down. I mean, he needs to be grabbed. Tariq, if you're out there, we've talked about this before. A couple of you in here on my text line, and we've talked about it. Look, you got a spot to burn. I've said it all week long. If you've got a spot to burn, grab him and hold him. Especially with all the quarterbacks going down. There is a percentage chance he gets out there. That percentage chance just got moved up. It just got moved up. Roger Goodell confirming that he doesn't feel there's enough evidence as of right now to put him on the exempt list. Now, that could change really quickly. That could change with a lot of pressure from sponsorship. Just know that. But as of right now, it looks like Deshaun Watson, if a trade got pulled off, if Miami felt good enough, or Philadelphia, or whoever decides to trade for this man, if they felt good enough about the outcome of his legal case, they would make a trade, and it already is apparently agreed upon between the Dolphins and the Texans, which means Tua time would be over. Drop Lance for Watson. I probably would try to keep both of them, bro. What's up, Uzi? What's up, Kevin? Waddle fire emojis, says Kevin. Patterson or Mixon. Give me way to stay relevant with the topic there, SF JXE12. Way to completely try to derail the topic right now, pal. I go Mixon, I suppose. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Does this help Gaskin? I think it totally helps Gaskin. It helps the offense move the football differently. Now, I don't know if Watson, I got to go on all my leagues and see if he's available in any of my leagues. I care about you guys before I care about my leagues, okay? That's how important you are to me. I go live with you. I step away from TV time with the family to come talk to you and deliver this news while I'm in the middle of fighting a cold. I do this for you. I work for you. And yes, Gaskin's value could go up extremely high if this happens. Again, don't know if I'd drop Lance. I would try and retain both of them. Not great for my Tua. No, it's not great for your Tua or anybody's Tua. Deshaun Watson, no pun intended, but no one's Tua is safe with Deshaun Watson around. Oh, does this help Gaskin? Yep. What's up, Michael? What's up, Master Yoda? Guard your Tuas. Deshaun Watson's coming. What's up, Grant? Wipe your feet. Let's go. First. Drop Bateman for Watson. Yeah. Why you have Bateman anyway? Why is everybody so hyped on Bateman? Pick up Bateman. What do I do? Drop A-Rob? Pick up Bateman? What's Bateman done for anybody? Like, Bateman looks okay. What do you have, like 80 yards? I like him. I like him, but he ain't going to win you your league. You're probably not leaving Bateman in all year. Okay? This is great for my future QB Watson, says Joshua. Nothing is concrete yet. Nothing is concrete yet. There's a deal reportedly agreed upon that is pending a bunch of legal jargon that will probably hang it all up. You know what I'm talking about? So if they don't get the clarification, they probably wrote it in to where they're like, we feel, this is like a house appraisal, okay? You put an offer on a house, and then you have your appraisal. You could, at any moment, walk through the house with your realtor, and you'd be like, I don't like the smell of the house any longer. We're going to pull out of this deal and no longer go after Deshaun Watson. Like, they could literally, probably wrote this up so where it's like, we don't feel good about it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. This legal situation is really, really bad, and they may not want anything to do with it. So don't tie all your fantasy hopes in week 8 on potential on this situation. Don't go cutting Trey Lance. Don't go cutting your starting quarterback for Watson, but grab Watson. You want to know a secret move? This is what you do. If you need Deshaun Watson, let me tell you what you do. And why is this? Okay, here we go. The secret move, the secret sauce to getting Deshaun Watson right now. All of you are freaking out. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I grab him? Do I do this? Drop your kicker. Drop your kicker. Who cares about your kicker? Drop your kicker. Pick up Watson. Make a decision later about your kicker. Stop worrying about, do I drop Tua? Do I drop this guy? Do I drop that guy? Drop your kicker. If you've got a horrible defense, drop your defense. Who gives a crap? Pick up Watson, then make a decision later on your kicker or your defense. Who cares? Carter or Fuller. Way to stay on topic, Brandon. Brandon.
Take a look.
That's for Brandon. Okay, Brandon's being selfish right now. He wants to know about Carter or Fuller. Take Carter, I suppose. I like the running back option, pal. I like the running back option. Whenever you're tied, go with the running back. Hello, says Media. What's up, Media? Appreciate you being here. Taking care of what you got to take care of. Mike Jones. Hey, Smitty. What does this mean for CD Lamb? Do I drop CD Lamb for Watson?
Hey, Smitty, are we worried about this CD Lamb now that Deshaun Watson might be going to Miami? Does this affect CD Lamb's value whatsoever? I'm curious.
Totally appropriate. Take a lap, my guy. You take a lap, Media. Hey, Media, don't come in here and tell me to take a lap. You take a lap, pal. Okay. Best advice for starting to try and become a YouTuber. Sacrifice everything you know that's dear to you. You're going to start stealing my quote. Here, you know what, Media? I will start citing you. Is that okay? Is that more appropriate? When I steal your quote, I will start citing you. Take care of what you got to take care of. Take care of what you got to take care of. Copyright Media 2021. Is that better? Is that better, Media? Is that better? Best advice for starting to try. Yeah. Sacrifice everything that you love and that's dear to you, and say goodbye to it. That's what's being. People think being a YouTuber is so easy, and not to mention, like, to do it at the stage when you have to have your other employment and you're working on your grinding. I mean, that's even the worst part. But what's weird is when you finally let go of all your other things that you do, if you do become successful enough to do it. And in this day and age, this business, you have to do a lot of different things in order to be. I am a full-time person, but I have a lot of different hats I wear for the fantasy football industry in terms of content creation, all that stuff on my heysmitty.com, by the way, which you can go to right now and help support the show. But yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, and I live this. Look, it's freaking 9:41 my time. That's about midnight. It's 12:41 a.m. Something breaks like this, you do it. You go to work. You know, I work 365 4.5 days a year. I take Christmas halfway off. Like, I'm still online. I'm still checking stuff. I'm looking at my emails. I'm still working like 3 or 4 hours on Christmas. I work 365 days a year. You know, will ice cream help? Copyright Media 2021. We were doing the hot chip challenge last night. Dr. Raj lost a bet to me and had to eat a hot chip. And it was the Pocky chip. And as he's eating it, Media screams out, "Would ice cream help?" Oh, what do you think of Tom Brady? What do you think of the Tom Brady ball trade? Oh, yeah. So that poor... Yeah, you know, I believe there is something in the verbiage, I guess, when you buy a ticket or you have season tickets or whatever, that says that the ball is property of the NFL until it leaves the stadium. So I believe they could have forced the ball to be returned to them. They could have hit it. They could have passed it around and played hide the potato or something. Who knows? But I believe, and I heard this. I don't know if it's true. If anybody knows if this is true and can confirm it, but I believe that Tom Brady 600, if anybody knows what we're talking about, Tom Brady threw a 600 TD pass. That ball is worth $500,000 minimum. And the guy got handed the ball by Mike Evans. Mike Evans caught the 600 touchdown. Where's my ball? Caught the 600 touchdown. Boom, Mike Evans runs over, hands it to the dude. Dude grabs the ball. $500,000 cash money right in his hand. Now, he probably didn't know that. He's probably thinking, oh, this is worth a couple $1,000s, maybe 20, maybe 10, maybe 5. I don't know what I have. It's burning a hole through my pocket. And then Evans is sitting on the bench. Equipment manager or whoever comes over and goes, "Hey, that was the 600th game ball. Did you just give that away?" He goes, "Oh, crap." They go over. "We'll have Tom Brady come over. He'll give you his boxers, maybe an autographed T-shirt, and a couple jerseys, maybe. We'll something to be determined. We'll bring it over." He's under pressure. He hands the ball over, says, "I'll take it." And they give him like season tickets for the remainder of the year, season tickets the next year, couple jerseys, couple signed mugs, and $1,000 gift card for the team shop, which goes right back into their pocket. Like, here's $1,000, and you have to spend it on us. Pretty awful decision. Dude got like $150K in merch. Did he really? I don't know. From what I heard, that was what he got. Maybe they upped it after that. Give him a Bitcoin. Yeah, give him an Ethereum. Give him something. Tom Brady should have done something like, "Hey, you're going to come over to have dinner at my house." Like something. This is the 600th game ball. Dude hands it over. But I think legally, and I don't know if this is correct, I think they could force him to give the ball back if they could find it. You know, if they aren't playing hot potato underneath in this, you know, and hiding it till they get it out of the stadium. But who could you trust in a row of people with a $500,000 game ball? I don't think they could sneak it out. I think you'd have to have had another game ball hidden, tucked away, and you'd have to do a swap-a-roo. And then how do you prove authenticity later on the ball? And that could be a nightmare. So, pretty crazy situation. Zinski with a super chat says, "Pick up Lance or Watson." I like Lance because you know you're probably going to see him on the field at some point. Like, it feels like a certainty. There's some risk that he never hits the field too, or he gets hurt or whatever, but I like Lance, but I want you to get both. Like, if you get Watson and Lance, you're in good shape. Tom Brady gave him a Bitcoin. Did Tom Brady give him a Bitcoin? Is that true or no? Did he really? If you gave him a Bitcoin, that is dope. That is awesome. That is awesome. E1111, thank you. He says I look better. I feel a little better, but I'm still a little bit under the weather. I get pretty down energy wise, you know, after I do something like this. I pass out right after. So it looks like Tom Brady did give this guy a Bitcoin. That is pretty solid. And as of this moment right now, exactly, because Bitcoin is always updated. It never closes like the stock exchange. It is Bitcoin currently is at $61,354.80. That's pretty solid. That's pretty good. So that's Bitcoin right there. $61,000, 354. Yep. I think that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. That's pretty awesome of Tom Brady. And you know what? That goes to show you do the right thing. You don't try and fight the system that's going to take the ball from you anyway when you try and leave the stadium, proving authenticity, all that. The guy made a calculated decision. He goes, ball, 500,000. Tom Brady will do the right thing. Here you go. Boom. Tom Brady gives him a Bitcoin. I like that. And his Bitcoin could turn into something, huge. That's solid. As for the Deshaun Watson, this is why I went live. Deshaun Watson, pick him up. Do not leave him sitting out there on your waiver wire. I don't know that he's going to play in 2021. I don't know. Obviously, the team that trades for him is not going to suspend him like the Texans have done or told him not to come in. We're going to make you a scratch, whatever. The team trading for him is clearly going to use him. Tex wanted to know, Smitty, drop A-Rob or Watson 12 team? Yeah, I would drop A-Rob for Watson, I suppose. That wouldn't be a hard move to make. Just traded Mixon and AB for Swift, Lockett. Thoughts? Swift and Lockett over Mixon and AB. Very, very even. I could argue both sides of that, to be honest with you. I mean, there's enough risk on the side of Mixon to say, hey, I'd rather have Swift, but Swift's an injury risk as well. AB I like a lot more than Lockett, but AB's hurt. Coming back from injury. Lockett, Geno Smith doesn't even know Lockett exists, so I don't even know. Media, dropping a super. Thank you, Media. Appreciate you, pal. Go follow my boy, 49er Media, on Instagram. Same handle as you see on his YouTube handle here, but don't look at his image. His image has an S in it. 49ers Media. It's 49er Media. He still has not fixed that yet. Media, go fix it, pal. Fix your graphic, bro. Go follow him on Instagram. 49er, no S Media. Singular. That's my boy. Fuller had a great year with Watson, so probably excellent. Yeah, hey, I did make that guy take a lap earlier when he asked about Fuller. It is kind of related. So, my bad, bro. I should have not made you take a lap. I'm still hopped up on NyQuil, pal. Forgive me. Smitty's a human being. I'm a human being too, pal. I dropped A-Rob for a cold bowl of soup, says Contrarian. That makes sense. Smitty, play the take a lap just for 20 seconds. It's a hit. You got it, bro.
Take a lap.
There you go, pal. Making dreams come true. So I have a little story for you. Earlier today, during the 5 to 7 p.m. live stream, there was a man named Tanner, I think his name was. Tanner. He wrote, you guys that were here, do you remember Tanner? He said, I'm in a PTA meeting. Okay, he said, I'm in a PTA. In fact, I have the video here. He was in a PTA meeting, and let me play the clip. And I said, let's try and get him in trouble at the PTA meeting. And so I ended up playing Take a Lap. So let me send this video clip over and then we'll play it. Well, after I played the video clip, here, let me explain. I'll explain to you after I play the video clip. But here's the video clip of Tanner at the PTA meeting. And he sent a nice little message. Look, I'll play it for you. Tanner says, literally listening to this during a PTA meeting. Does that mean I have a problem? Let's see if we can be loud enough to interrupt his PTA meeting. Let's do the Take a Lap song.
Take a lap.
PTA meeting. Tanner's listening to the Fantasy Football Show. Tanner's the man. Get lammed at the PTA meeting.
Get lammed.
So, long story short, I felt bad about that because I'm like, you know what? What if Tanner got in trouble? Because I said, Tanner, are you there? Are you there? Tanner, where are you? he didn't show back up after I played that. He DMs me. I'm sorry I'm revealing this, Tanner. I'm sure you don't mind. He DMs me and goes, hey, Smitty, apologizing to me. Real sorry. I had to cut the show short, man. When you played that Take a Lap, it was so loud in my earpiece. My wife got really upset, almost killed me, and I had to take it out and close down the show. Appreciate all the hard work. And I was like, Tanner, I'm sorry, bro. So Tanner ended up getting in some big trouble there at the PTA meeting. We were doing numbers on that one. So anyways, funny story. Feel bad. Sorry, Tanner. Tanner, you're the man. You know, Tanner, I'll give you a free phone call. How's that? Tanner gets a free fantasy football phone call. Tanner, come get it, bro. Anyway, so Watson, pick him up. Don't leave him on waivers. Grab the man. Grab the man. I should have got the megaphone out baked in, boys. And for those of you that don't know, where do we have? We have that new clip. This is of Miss Robeson. Miss Robeson. You know the Bruce?
Go ahead.
Getting land.
Go ahead.
Getting land.
That is the Bruce Robeson's mom, and you may know her best from her role in
Baked in, boys. Baked.
That's Miss Robeson. Miss Robeson is now making her appearance on the show with our new requested segment that we asked her to provide us.
Go ahead.
Getting land.
Goat. His mom is the goat. Okay. Back to fantasy football. Tanner went on IR because of you. His wife probably creamed him, man. She's like, you're done. You're done. Your fantasy's done, Tanner. Traded Ridley, Christian McCaffrey for A.J. Brown, Hollywood Brown, and Henderson. Traded Ridley, McCaffrey for A.J. Brown, Hollywood Brown, and Henderson. That's not a bad trade. Honestly, I'd rather have the Christian McCaffrey and Ridley side. It's not a horrible trade, but it's not like... I feel like if you trade away McCaffrey, you shouldn't be giving Ridley too. And I feel like, you know, that Ridley side could at least hold a candle to the other one while CMC returns. Yeah, Miss Robinson's the best. Baked in, boys. What's up, Ben? Master Yoda thinks I'm bugging. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm hopped up. Maybe tomorrow I'll watch this and be like, I don't remember that show at all. Everyone seems to think I look better. So that's good. That's good. Ridley gonna bounce back. Mark it on the calendar. Yeah, I think media. I think you got to give like a certain amount to, and your message increases. So like there's initial super chat that won't let you put a message, and then you can up it, and then it puts a message, and you can make it longer and longer and longer. Jesus says traded Ridley, CMC, and that was the one I just read. I'm out of it. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I better get out of here before I cause trouble. I appreciate all you. Subscribe on your way out. Hit the thumbs up on your way out the door. I don't know how many thumbs up we have so far, but it better be high. Wipe them feet on your way in and out of the facility. And Tanner, is Tanner here? Where's Tanner? Tanner. Hey, there's Bruce, the Bruce. Sorry, couldn't make it earlier, but we were at a funeral. Hey, this is Bruce. This is his mom. Bruce, we were playing the clip.
Go ahead.
Getting land.
Legend of the show. Tanner's in the building too. Tanner, I'm going to call you on Instagram. Can you talk real quick? Can you step out? Are you in trouble? Are you being held hostage? Tanner, I want to get the scoop on this. I'm going to call you real quick. You don't have to answer if you can't, but I'm going to call you. Is that okay? Here we go, Tanner. We're calling Tanner. Tanner, are you there? Let's call him one more time. He's probably like, God, Smitty, you're gonna get me in trouble, bro. It's like it's midnight. You're calling me. Stepped out of the doghouse now. Stepping out of the doghouse. Here he comes. Here he comes. Tanner, pick up. Pick up, Tanner. I don't think Tanner's coming. I don't think his leash goes that far. Oh, here we go. Come on, Tanner. Tanner, we're calling you. He didn't join. Tanner, call me back if you want to be on the Fantasy Football Show. Drops every... Call me, Tanner. Call me right now. Anyway, we're trying to... I told the story earlier about how Tanner was at his PTA meeting. And this is what happened. Let's wait till Tanner calls me back. Actually, no, here we go. So Tanner was at the Tanner says, literally listening to this during a PTA meeting. Does that mean I have a problem? Let's see if we can be loud enough to interrupt his PTA meeting. Let's do the Take a Lap song.
Take a lap.
PTA meeting. Tanner's listening. Apparently he got in some trouble. That was a little loud. Tanner's here. Tanner, you're live on the Fantasy Football Show, pal. Hold on, I gotta get you on speaker here. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
What's going on?
So, Tanner, what happened? Describe what happened. You were watching the show peacefully. You were enjoying my content, and then I screwed up for you, right? Because then I just...
Yeah. No, just watching it in the lobby of the PTA meeting, and the Getting Lapped, or Go Take a Lap song came on, and got the dirty looks from my beautiful wife who is watching the show right now.
Uh-huh. And is she proud? Is she proud of you? Did she ever think you would get to these heights?
Oh yeah, she's thrilled.
Is she? I bet she's pretty proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
You're.
Yep. No, she's a good sport though.
Well, tell her we appreciate it. We'll try not to do it again.
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
The keyword is try.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, hey, you got a fantasy question before we let you go?
Yeah, bro. So I just traded Swift, Mixon, Hunter Renfrow, and Antonio Brown for Henry and Ridley.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Swift, Hunter Renfrow, and who?
Mixon.
Okay.
And Antonio Brown.
Okay.
For Henry.
And Ridley. Bro, I mean, I you could argue that for just Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? So to get Ridley too.
I felt like I was giving up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like that, sure, but I mean, Mixon, Swift, I mean, I like that, but Henry and Ridley, I take it. That's good. That's a good deal. I think you land them.
Much appreciated.
All right, man. Tell the missus we apologize, and we'll do our best to behave next time.
Cool.
All right, Tanner. Thanks.
You have a great evening.
Bye.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. Getting lammed. Okay, well, I don't think Tanner gave up too much. I don't think Tanner. Am I on too much NyQuil? Did I make a mistake on that? Let's look at the board. Let's break it down. He said he gave up. Tanner, if you're still watching, maybe you made a mistake and I'm on NyQuil. Just kidding. I think you're fine. He gave up. He got Henry, Ridley, and he gave up. He gave up Mixon He gave up Swift. What was it? What was the other part of the deal? Is Swift, AB, and who else? AB. Who was it? Who was it? We are Tanner. Make a shirt. We are Tanner. We are all Tanner. Who was the other player? AB and what? It was AB. Tanner, who was the other part of the trade? It was Mixon, Swift, AB. Renfro. You guys are out of your mind. NyQuil, no NyQuil. This is an easy trade. This wins by like 100 miles. How is he giving up too much? You could argue if you were to just say it was you take two players completely out of it. You're telling me this swings the deal? This extra here swings the potential swap here. Maybe you get a little upgrade to Swift, maybe a little bit. Massive upgrade. No way that swings the deal right there. This side wins by 100 miles. That's Smitty approved.
You've just been Smitty approved.
Completely. Tanner, you did good, pal. You did good. You did real good. Okay, I better get out of here before I get in trouble. I'm probably waking up the whole household. I don't know how loud I'm being. Tanner got in trouble. I got Tanner in trouble earlier at the PTA meeting. Now they're thinking he's, a danger. Now he's got to stay away from the school. All right. I'm out of here. Appreciate all you. If any of the misses are watching, we're not up to no good all the time. This is just Smitty on NyQuil. Go get Deshaun Watson. Pick him up right now if he's available. Tanner, go get him. Double A, go get him. Drew, Rico, Leo, Double A, Ronan, Tannehill, Ricardo, Rico. Did I see a Rico? Maybe there was a Rico. I don't know. Baked in boys. Loco, Drew, Mix. There's Rico. Curry, Sebastian, Matthew, Marcos. All of you. Aiden, Drew, Bruce. The Bruce is in the house. Smitty, I need an answer. Tannehill's dad. Post your trade real quick and I'll try and answer it. Ask the question real quick. You got to go hurry. Fast. Tannehill's dad. Trade Smitty for Watson. No. On it, but like a blue bonnet, says Double A. Godwin for Debo. Give me Godwin. I know that's going to be up for debate. Rock out. Thank you, Rock out. Made the trade. Lamb and Gibson for Ridley and Swift. Yeah, I mean, you could argue both sides of that, but I mean, I like Lamb a lot more than I like Ridley. I like Swift more than I like Gibson, but at least there's hope on the Gibson side. I could argue either side of that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a wrong move to make on that trade. Like, you're banking on different things. It's kind of like that. You give me a dime and a nickel. I give you a nickel and a dime. And it's like, you could argue both sides. I'll take Debo over Godwin, says Captain Spock. I don't blame you. I just think Debo is probably going to be on the track that Lockett was on. I heard a lot of the same things about Lockett. Lockett, he's not going to tail off. He'll never tail off. Never Lockett. But Lockett's, like, literally, you don't even know if you can start him. Like, I'm not saying Debo will for sure fall off to that degree, but I'm certainly not going to hold on to him as a wide receiver one if I can trade him away. Now, I would get more than Godwin. I'm just saying, you push comes to shove and I've got to pick Godwin or Lamb. I kind of feel like I'd pick Godwin. Buy low on Ridley, absolutely. He's bye week free. Where you think Kupp getting drafted next year? I mean, top 12 as of right now. I'm doing a top 15 wide receiver dynasty video right now as we speak that I'll probably post tomorrow. Chubb for Jones, Smitty. give me Aaron Jones. I don't care about having to, if people say Chubb's worth more, I don't care. I'd do that swap in a heartbeat. Dan Smitty back after a 2-hour live earlier today. That's right, because breaking news happened, pal, and I'm here for you. Patterson, where's Tannehill's question? What does the Watson trade mean for my former son? Tannehill? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. But I will say that Watson, the deal's not done. There are potentially all kinds of... Let me tell you why this thing's probably not done. There's a component here that probably no one's going to talk about. Let me tell you real quickly. There's probably so much verbiage and technical speak and tied up into this contract. Like, we agreed to terms. The terms are as follows. If we feel any way, shape, or form uneasy about the legal situation, we can back out. If we don't like the way this information comes flooding in that we don't know, we can back out. If we don't like the way Watson looks at us when he's telling us, and if we don't believe him, if we think he's lying, we think he's crossing his fingers or his toes when he's talking to us, we can back out. They probably protected themselves in a crazy way that they literally can take this and test it. Okay, what are our sponsors going to do? What are the Miami Dolphins advertisers going to do? Because if they come to the Dolphins and they go, look, we heard you might be... That's what you do. When you might do something, you float it. You float it. You get initial reactions. You take the pulse. You take the temperature. And I guarantee you the Dolphins are doing that right now with their advertisers and sponsors. Because if they get a call from 4 or 5 of them, big dollar sponsors that say, in our contract, if you do something like this, we can pull out and you can't come after us. Because everybody's packaging that kind of talk into their contracts. So they're probably going to go, hey, this is Nike or whatever. And if you bring in Deshaun Watson, we will pull out. And so therefore, they may say, we're not going to go through with it. So don't think it's a locked, done deal. Okay, this legal case is not going to go away. He's merely going to either play through it and then deal with it in the offseason, and maybe it lingers into the next season because that's the way things happen with these delays. Or they agreed in principle into the deal, and then the trade deadline comes and it doesn't happen. And that happens all the time. Saeed says, I traded Debo and Zeke and got Henry. Nope.
You've just been Smitty approved.
I almost hit the other button. Sorry, pal. All right, I think I'm out of here. Because this cold has been lambing me. And I think...
Get lambed.
all of you can have a good night. I appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. Bro fist to everybody in the back. And I will see you tomorrow with my live premiere of my top 15 Dynasty wide receivers. And I don't know, maybe Jamar Chase will be in the top 2 if I had to leave a little teaser out there for you. Appreciate everybody. Take it easy. Thank you, Tanner. You're the man. You're the man. Oh, God. I think I woke up the whole family. I'm screaming. Later.